we will study about the factors which will affect the Hardy-Weinberg principle. So in the previous class we have studied about the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium or the principle, which states that the gene frequency or the allelic frequency will not change unless and until any evolutionary factors takes place. So those are the evolutionary factors which affects the Hardy-Weinberg principle. So let's go on with the factors affecting Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. So there are mainly 5 important factors which will affect the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. So let's go on with one by one, where the first one is genetic migration, or it is also called as the gene migration. And the second one is gene flow. And the third factor is genetic drift. The fourth factor is mutation. And the fifth factor is genetic recombination and natural selection. So these 5 are the factors which will affect the Hardy-Weinberg principle. In the sense, if any of these 5 factors takes place, there will be the chances of the evolution. So that's what, if any one of this factor is present in a population, then there will be most probably the chances will be there for the happening the evaluation. So now we'll go on with the one by one. The first one is genetic migration. So we all know the word migration, in the sense it will be moving from one place to another place, right? Where in case of birds, right? In the same way, have a look over here. If this is a population of, this is of one population and this is of another population. For example, think this population is of the country called America, okay, and this of the India. So here in America, the population, there will be many people, right? Though they will be differing from their genes. So here, see, have a look over. The triangle shaped genes and some square shaped genes, okay, they will be present in America, because human species are present even in America also. In the same way, here also, in India, there is the presence of many square genes, okay, or it may be the more number of triangle genes also, that it may be. When the alleles or these genes, okay, for example, think if these people or if these genes get transferred, they move from this America and they'll go to the India, okay, then what happens? The gene frequency or the allelic frequency will get reduced in the America, means the population will get reduced. While in case of India, where the genes got transferred, what happens here also? The genetic frequency will change. How? By increasing, because the population will be more, because the people from America will migrate to the India. So this is called as the genetic migration, because the gene frequency will be different here, right? So what the Hardy-Weinberg principle says? Change in the what? Gene frequency. So if random or the migration of the genes takes place from one population to another population, then it is called as the gene migration or the genetic migration. If this genetic migration happens continuously or randomly or more times, or many times. If the genetic migration continuously happens, in the sense where the genes get transferred to another population continuously, then it is called as the gene flow, because the genes will be flowing continuously. When the water flows or the water runs, we call it as the flowing, right? Because continually it will be running. In the same way, when the genetic or the genes, when they migrate from their original population to the new population continuously, that is called as the gene flow. I think you got about the two factors, that is genetic migration and gene flow. If any these two happens, or the genetic migration or gene flow happens, then there will be chance of the evolution, because the new species or the new population will come out and it will grow and spread out in the nature. So the next factor is, that is genetic drift. So what is this genetic drift? Genetic drift is nothing but where it is just by chance. By chance. We will be telling our friends, oh, by chance I took it, by chance I saw you, right? In the same way here, the genes also will be by chance, they will move from the original population to the another and they form the new population. For example, have a look over here. If this is the main island, okay, if this is the mainland, okay, mainland, there will be the space here and here, and this side there will be island, okay, island. So here, this is a mainland and here is the island. Here, the many genes will be present over here. Means in this population, many genes will be present over here. Okay. When here also there will be the small population, because it is the isolated area, so there will be the small population. There won't be more number of population. So here in mainland, by chance, in the sense if any disaster happen or the flood comes, so if any disaster, natural disaster happens, so these species will get destroyed, okay, due to the drought and all, these species will get destroyed. If any species which wanted to survive, they will get transferred into the isolated area, that is new island. They will go here and they form the new population. So here the gene frequency will be changed, because here almost the species will be gone, and some of the species which were alive, they moved to the island or the new population. There they do survive and interbreed. So there will be the occurrence of the new population. So this is called as the genetic drift. By chance here, like for man-made also, by chance it happens. Not any like the genes which were present in main island, they do not think that, yeah, I don't want to change my place, I'm fed up of being here, so let me go to the island. No, nothing like that. By chance, if any natural disaster happens, then this will happen. So this is called as the what? Genetic drift. So here in genetic drift, again we can see the two conditions. So those two conditions are the first condition is the founder effect. Founder effect, which is seen in the genetic drift. This is a condition. What is this founder effect then? See, as I said, due to the disaster, the genes from the mainland will get shift to the, see, have a look over here. This is the mainland. Here were the many genes, okay. Due to the disaster, these will move on to this island. Okay, there are many over here. Black genes and some are, okay. So these are black genes which are shaded, which are not shaded are the white genes. Think, okay. So due to the disaster, what happens? These genes will fade away, but some genes they got died over here. They all faded away. But the white genes which are displayed which are not shaded, they will shift here to the new population or to new place, and there they will interbreed each other and they will form the new population. So before forming this, there will be the presence of, like for example, take these three genes will firstly move on to this area. So these three genes will found this, what? They will find this population. So these are called as the founders, because these three genes are the genes which got escaped from the here and they move on to the new place. There they started to interbreed. So the starting three genes which got shifted to this island started breeding. They are the founders of this whole genes. So this is called as the founder effect. Have you got, for example, now we can take corona also. Actually, the original place is what? Corona's original place is what? China, right? But it got spread over everywhere. So like this, the founder effect. And then one more effect is that is bottleneck effect. So what is this bottleneck effect? Think this is a bottle. It looks like a conical flask. Wait. Okay, this is a bottle and there are the genes. Some are dark and some are not. Okay. Here, what happens? The natural disaster like flood. If a flood happens, what happens? Soon after the flood, the genes which were present in this area, this bottleneck in the sense it's the area. So, suddenly if a flood happens here by chance or by random, so that's why it is the genetic drift, because by chance it is happened over here. So here when flood happens, from this bottleneck or the genes which are present in this bottleneck, they will get out, because what happens, these will come out due to that flood. Some species or some genes will come out. For example, here in the original population, the dark genes will be more. The dark genes will be more. Due to the flood, what happens? These all dark genes will get faded away and the white genes which they will come out, which are called as the surviving genes. So after this, when these white genes were present, right, they will come out and they will produce more number of white genes, only the few number of dark genes. So this states that, see, in before the dark genes were more, right? Due to the flood, what happens? The genes will come out or the dark genes will fade away, and the surviving genes which will be what they are, the plain genes or the white genes, they will again start to interbreed and they form the new population that is filled with the white genes. So here also the frequency, the gene frequency got changed and this forms the new origin or the new population. So this is what will lead to the evolution, and this is given by the Hardy-Weinberg principle or the equilibrium. So in this class we studied about the three factors, that is, okay, let me revise. The first one is genetic migration, where the genes from a population they will move on to the another population, right? So there also the difference or the change between the gene frequency will takes place. That will leads to the evolution. And the second one is random or repeated genetic migration will takes place. That leads to the gene flow. That also will start to interbreed and they will grow up the population. So that is called as the founder effect. And coming to bottleneck effect, if in any population, if any disaster like a flood happens, the genes will fade away and the remaining will interbreed and they will form the new population. So that is called as the bottleneck effect. So these three factors which will affect the equilibrium or the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. And in the next class we'll study about the remaining two factors. Till then, stay tuned and study well, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and share it to your friends. Thank you everyone.